Hey guys, how you doing? This is Coach James with Professor Z. Now we're going to be talking about our Cubs and our Young Lions classes. Alright, so the juniors, you can pretty much do everything that we were doing as adults, so keep drilling. But for our Cubs and for our Young Lions, we're going to show you a couple of things, parents, that you can have those guys doing to keep them in the loop. So first we'll start with our Cubs class. Have them do all their animal movements. That's their bear crawl, their crab walks, whatever it is that they're doing at the house, have them do it. For the Young Lions, parents, they acting up, make them do their hip escapes, their shrimps, have them doing burpees, anything to just keep them engaged and keep them active. Now, some of the games for the Cubs, all right? So we want them to work on their mount, we want them to work on their side control, and even though this mostly is for muscle memory, just working on they got scared by a monster. So remember, parents, it works like this. You're gonna come up behind the kid and scare them. They're gonna, so they'll turn, they'll get their wrist control, both hands, they're gonna step inside to their knees and they're just gonna bend. In which you're gonna do a flip, and they're doing a drop stand up, all right? No, they're not actually doing it, but we're laying the groundwork with the muscle memory so as they advance to the Young Lions class that they'll understand how to do that takedown. Plus for the kid, it's fun, they felt like they just threw mommy and daddy, so let them do that. Let them work on their single legs and double legs. Let them grab and hug your legs, fall down and break falls, so they're getting that, okay? Let them do that a couple of times a day. That'll keep them in the continuity of what we're doing and the class so that they don't forget. We want to build muscle memory and memory with the littles, all right? The next game, parents, you be the crocodile. They're gonna get into side control. Here's my little, all right? Your job, tell them, make sure they have their hand up under the head, a hand up under the armpit, that they put one knee on your hip and the other knee by your head. Make sure they're in good position. Once they're there, tell them, don't let me rock you off, and then you attempt to get up. Give them a couple, let them get their giggles out before you finally sweep them. But make them understand that they want to be able to keep that pressure. Once you've done that with them a couple of times, then switch top and bottom with them. Tell them to get up, not to let you hit them, so that they understand that they have to rock, and they have to push, and they have to do all their hip movements to try to get away from this position. Does that make sense? Cool. Next position, I'll turn this way and have Professor Z get on top. We're gonna work the mount. All right, so tell them get to mount, and then tell them Spider-Man stick it. They're gonna take their hands out and stick to the ground like Spider-Man. So you're gonna kind of do the same thing. As you shift, they're gonna stick their hands out so that they can ride and not get swept. Then you're gonna tell them to swim. So on the bottom, you're gonna push, they're gonna take their hands in between, and swim out. And then you tell them swim again, and swim. Do that a couple of times, then once again, go back to the rocking motion, and then let them know that they won the game, okay? Their animal movements, let them work their takedowns, let them do the drop stand doggy, and play the games with them. Doesn't take long, gives them something to do, and it gives them something, especially in this little area, so that they don't get so crazy.
Maybe the parents will benefit a little bit.
Could be. Maybe you guys will get the bug if you don't have it already. All right? Thank you guys. We'll continue to give you content.